For commercial drivers, traders, and millions of households, every naira added to the pump price of petrol means higher transport fares, more expensive food, and increased pressure on already stretched family budgets. Although international crude oil prices have eased in recent months, many Nigerians say the relief has yet to reach filling stations. That concern formed the basis of a stakeholders meeting on cost-reflective pricing of petroleum products. Minister of State for Petroleum Resources Oil, Henikin Lukwebiri, told marketers that while several factors determine petrol prices, temporary gains from old, higher-cost inventories should not be used to keep pump prices artificially high after replacement costs have fallen.
But the regulation doesn't mean excessive profit sharing. The PIA also, vests a responsibility on NMDPRA to ensure that we, check steps that could be taken by some marketers, to avoid unnecessary profit sharing. And that was why I discussed with the ACE to invite all of you so that we can discuss and find a way to see how we can build consensus on how we can bring the prices that will be reflective of the current realities. All of you will agree with me that, Brent crude went as far as to $118 per barrel, but it is now down to below $70. So there is no justification why the price, will not reflect, that. And so we believe that instead of government, to go out and then, try to enforce what may be practicably impossible, it's better for us to discuss.
The chief executive of the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA, Rabiu Umar, said the decline in cooking gas prices demonstrates that market adjustments are possible. He urged industry players to work with regulators to address the gap between lower replacement costs and retail pump prices.
As a responsible regulatory authority, it is our duty to step in alongside you, our valued partners, to interrogate the market forces, understand the operational bottlenecks, and directly address this disconnect between falling replacement costs and sustained retail prices. His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, has laid a resilient foundation for a deregulated, competitive, and investment-driven market. But let me be clear, deregulation is not licensed for market distortion or unfair consumer pricing. It is intended to drive efficiency, maximize value, and protect the public interest. Sustainable profitability for marketers and consumer welfare are not mutually exclusive. We need to build a transparent ecosystem where the benefits of market improvements are passed down to the Nigerian consumer in a timely and fair manner, whilst protecting the sustainability of businesses.
We are trying to encourage our local refinery. So let the government allow the local refinery to function properly and assist those who intended to do refinery too. Even the time when the price is being increased, if you see we didn't increase the price at the same time. Likewise, now we have started reducing the price, if you observe very well. So the price is coming down, and I assure Nigerians, independent petroleum marketers are ready to crash down the price at a required rate, provided that if we can match our margin and get a profit, at any rate we can be able to sell to the populace.
Key industry players here believe that the meeting will result in a balanced pricing framework that keeps petroleum businesses sustainable while ensuring Nigerians benefit more quickly whenever global market conditions drive fuel costs down. Nkoli Omodu, AIT News, Abuja.